Our next phone caller on the line, George from Bay County. He has a bankruptcy question as well. George, you can go ahead with your question now.
Yeah, George, this question is for Michael. I was just curious. I've always wondered in a bankruptcy situation, if you're bankrupt, you're going for bankruptcy and you need to, talk to an attorney and so forth and stuff like that. How do you go about paying, the lawyer's fees when you go to claim bankruptcy if, obviously you don't have the money to, you're in kind of a situation where financially you're not in good shape?
Yeah, George, that is not an uncommon question. I'll tell you, one of the hardest things that you have to do during a bankruptcy call or consult is to talk to folks about how it sometimes costs money to tell your creditors you don't have enough money to pay them. The good news is that as a bankruptcy attorney, we are not unfamiliar with dealing with this. And so what we do is, depending upon the type of case, sometimes we can put you in a case where maybe you'll make incremental payments to your attorney over the life of the case, or what we do is we come up with a plan to help you structure your monthly income so that you can save enough money on the front end to make the payment for the bankruptcy filing. Because what the goal is to make sure that you're putting the money where it's going to be best used for you. And in the event that you just can't turn that corner, between myself and other members of the Northern District of Florida's Bankruptcy Bar Association, we have a phenomenal pro bono program where we look at cases to try and help individuals who just can't turn that corner for meeting the costs. And so we work with them to try and get them into the bankruptcy, because at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is help folks, and we're trying to make sure that people get that relief. And we never want an attorney's fee to be a barrier to entry for somebody being able to get that fresh start.
And do those pro bono cases, are they looked at case by case, like you said, if certain individuals, how do you qualify for that? Yeah,
so it's a great question, Courtney, and what it comes down to is when we're looking at it, we look to see what the income situation is of the family, what their entire situation is. Sometimes we'll do between our offices that all work with the Bar Association and the local attorneys there. Sometimes we'll be able to do the entire case for free. Other times we'll let the individual fund just the filing fee, and then we'll cover the rest of our attorney's fees as waived for pro bono. Or sometimes we look at it and say, hey, you guys actually may have enough money to file bankruptcy. We just need to work a little bit so that you can save it in the right manner. But again, we always want to make sure that people get the relief they need and not just worry about the dollar sign.